Geeks and Gamers, Matt Lemke here with True Gamer Goggles, gamer-goggles.com, and today we're going to start taking a look at how easy it is to assemble the Scorza Skirmishers from Wrath of Kings right out of the Honor and Treachery two-player starter. This is really designed for you to be able to sit down at a convention or a shop and play in an introductory tournament within 10 or 15 minutes, depending on which side you're going to play. You wouldn't be able to do the whole box in 10 or 15 minutes, but we're going to start, and we're going to do them by unit or by model, depending on if they're an independent or not. So the Skirmishers are a group of 3, and we're going to start with them. And we're just going to start by taking this guy here, and we're going to take some glue, and, well, actually, we're going to move these guys out of the way. And we're going to do this in an assembly line fashion. If I can find my remote, I'll zoom in. That's probably close enough. I am using Loctite Super Gel with the little gel control squeeze bottle. I love it, largely because of the gel control. I mean, any other time I use gel, it oozes all over the place, and the Loctite control bottle seems to be pretty awesome. So we're going to go ahead and put that guy there like that. We're going to set him aside, let him dry a little bit. We're going to grab this guy, who's really not that many pieces, but I'm going to go ahead and put the glue. I'm going to file that down a little bit. That burr might make a difference. So we're going to put a little bit of glue here. And I don't think I'm going to put them on the base today, just because I want to make sure, in case I want to putty them. It's a lot easier, in my opinion, to work with putty. Like this guy here, you can see the gaps there. I might want to putty that, but this is going to be put. Well, if I was putting them together to get into a tournament, I wouldn't putty them. I'd put them on the base, or I'd at least use sticky tack to put them on the base. So we're going to set him aside for a minute, and we're going to grab the other one, and we're going to put both legs on her, and we're going to put the glue on. Well, let's find out which leg goes where. It shouldn't be too difficult, right? That was pretty simple. We're going to put the glue here. I also started using gel because I think it bonds, well, okay, it bonds faster than liquid glue, I think. It can be a little bit messier at times, but don't forget, super glue takes about 24 hours to cure. So it doesn't have a complete dry for 24 hours. And then I'll set her aside. I'll come back to the first model. I'll go ahead and put his leg on. That was probably way too much glue, but not so bad, I guess. It's going to act as a gap filler on this model a little bit. You can see there's a gap there, but I should have tested it first. I didn't. I normally do that. I'm going to set him aside, come back to this one. We will go ahead and test this model. There's going to be a little bit of a gap there, but there's nothing I can do about it. I'm going to put well, there's enough glue actually on the bottle because I was so careless. Set it aside. Grab her. Oh, that's what those are for. Where'd I put them? She's got 2 little fins here. I might actually have to use tongs on. We'll see here. I should have done this. Do I like it that way? Or do I like it Well, I don't like it that way. It looks painful. So we're going to glue both of those on right now. I fear that those are going to probably get broken by me. I travel a lot with my models. Kind of looks necrotic, like those are bone spurs. I may have lost some of that video. My camera just beeped at me and told me I had no space left on my hard drive, and it didn't auto set up for relay recording, which is a drawback to this particular camera. You have to do it every time you turn it on. If I ever get another camera, which I hope to do in the next year or so, I will fix that problem. So I'm going to set her aside and go back to number 1. And I'm going to grab a couple of his bits. So he's got this arm piece that really kind of only goes on one way. Sorry about that delay, guys. When I did my unboxing, I put a piece in the wrong bag. So we're going to go ahead and glue this part on, and from his elbow down, so this would effectively be his forearm. I'm going to put a little bit of glue in there as well. Now I push it there so he's got more beefy bicep. That looks like a piece of armor. That can show a little bit like that for me. That's fine. And then we're going to move over here, and we're going to do, well, we're going to make sure. There. Looks like he should have a shield in that hand. And we're going to put some glue on his arm here. We're going to set him aside. We're going to let him dry up a little bit. See, I did his head first, so I have something to hold on to. And we're going to come back to her. We're going to go ahead and put her head in now, otherwise I might break her arms when I attempt to do that. Set her off to the side. We're going to grab this guy. We're going to go ahead and put his other arm in. Just like that. Grab this guy, put his other arm in. See if he has the same little dilemma. Nope, he fits much better. Set him aside. Come back to her. Do her arms. Let's see, I think they go like this. That's something you should always do. You should always check the fit. She's a little bit tight there, so she'll be hard to paint. There's like she's touching. But that is the right direction for the models. You can tell by the hands. The fingers are on the inside, close to the body. Nobody walks with their hands on the outside, right? So we're going to go ahead and put glue on both of the tips here. Not a lot. They're really small. And then we're going to set her aside. I'm going to set her off to the side like, oh, I'm missing, is that her tail? I might as well do her tail right now. Does he have a tail? So I'm going to go ahead and do her tail right now. Put this in there, like so. Set her off to the side. Grab this guy. Put a little bit of glue in here. So I glue this side more often than I glue the tip part, because when you slide it in, you're getting a coat all the way down inside the model that way. Set him aside. Grab his brother. Do I need to... I'm going to file that down a little bit. Do that. Set him off to the side. Real quick, I'm missing a tail piece. Come back to him and put his tail in. Set him aside, let him dry. Now, I would come back and put his tail in, but I have misplaced it with another model. Worst case scenario, I'm going to have to sculpt it. Or maybe I left it on the sprue and it's still in the box. But as I do the other models, I'll probably come back to him. So, in roughly 10 minutes, plus my interruptions, I have managed to put together the 3 models in really next to no time. The 3 skirmishers for Wrath of Kings, the scores of skirmishers. Oops. Thanks for watching, guys. This has been a Figure Forge with Matt Lemke from Through Gamer Goggles, gamer-goggles.com.